Hey everyone, I'm Paige Sullivan with Red Carpet Report, and we are at Blo Blow Dry Bar in Beverly Hills to talk to the amazing cast of TNT's new reality series, Private Lives of Nashville Wives. We get the inside scoop from the ladies and a complimentary blowout. Hey everyone, I'm here with one of the stars of Private Lives of Nashville Wives, Betty. How are you today?
I am doing great, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. And so I'm very, very excited about this show. I love Nashville, or at least the idea of Nashville. I've never been. What can people expect from this reality show that sets it apart from all the others?
I think that this show embraces real women and the hardships of real life. It doesn't seem like such an untangible world. You feel like you're part of the cast's lives, and it also embraces cultural things and music and art. So it's a very higher, upper road type of show.
Because I feel like you could very well be compared to a Real Housewives or one of those other shows focusing on women and their lives, but you separate yourself.
We separate ourselves in that we didn't want to be looked upon as just another housewives show. It was very important for all of us to actually show that we are career women, that we have families, that we have struggles like every average person has. Mm-hmm. And TNT and Evolution really got that across.
And so with your families and your private lives, they are really out there for the world to see at this point. Was there any reservations joining a reality show?
I had many reservations. My husband has a huge following. He's a famous musician. But what made me want to do this even more was to show people that being in this world, in my life, it's not as glamorous as you might think. Mm-hmm. It's harder than what people usually think. You get home and it's like, okay, you got off that tour bus, go take the garbage out. Right. It's real, and you'll see it. You'll see it, and you'll see a lot of highs and lows. But the good thing that you see is the way that all of us get through struggles and fights is really healthy.
And so with that, there are going to be fights on this show. As if you've seen the previews, we know you are very feisty yourself. Are you afraid to show that on camera, or you just let it all out?
I let it all out. Like I'm who I am on camera or off of camera. You'll see Anna and I fight all the time, but it's the way that we handle that fight. Mm-hmm. You know, you can fight, you can disagree, but the way you make up and keep moving forward is what kind of sets you apart.
And has this show allowed your relationship with, especially your sister, but also the other women on the show and your husband and kids, has it developed your friendships or changed them in any way?
It's made them much deeper because we're forced to have to stay together in a room. And even though we might be mad at each other, you still have to stay in that room. So it's taught me at least to forge through things and get through it in the best way. And it's been kind of like a therapy session.
A very public therapy session.
Yes, a very public therapy session. But you know what? I think that the public is going to love it. It's different than the other shows. It has more meat on those bones.
And I feel like you also come out of a city that isn't known for necessarily the glamour and the over-the-top nature that maybe a New York or an LA would. Nashville seems very homegrown, and you have your roots. Do you feel like that's true?
Absolutely. I think that everybody always considers Nashville to be very cowboy boots and cowboy hats, and it's not. And like I just hope nobody wants to move there because it's still the best kept secret in the U.S. But it's been a lot of fun.
Is there one thing that stood out for you this season that was your favorite moment, or the thing you took away that's most important to you?
I think that my stand-up moment, or the most fun I had during this whole process, was our girls' trip to Chicago. We rented a tour bus, put all these girls on a tour bus, and we went to Chicago, and it was so much fun. Like, we were able to just let loose. It's fun.
Girls' trips are always the best, even if you are stuck on a bus with each other and can't escape.
I haven't been on a girls' trip in, I cannot even tell you how many years. Like, I have 3 sons. It's all about boys, boys, boys. If we ever went on a trip, it was like to an amusement park or, go-karts. This is all about girls, and it was fun.
Oh, well, I can't wait to see that. One last thing before we go. If anybody does happen to go to Nashville, what's your number one place they have to go?
Betty Bad Studio.
All right. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for chatting with us, and we look forward to the show.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment about your favorite part of Nashville. Remember to tune into TNT's new reality series, Private Lives of Nashville Wives, airing on Mondays.